These are some photographs of Bruce Willis. I'm going to tell you how I met him. It was February 13th, 1999. I was still living in Berlin, Germany. The Four Seasons Hotel called me, as they always did, and told me they had a really big celebrity and I needed to come and massage this person. They wouldn't tell me who it was. They said, this person's so important, we can't tell you over the phone who it is for security reasons. I was like, okay. So I headed over there, and a man named Robert met me in the lobby and sat me down, and he said, Dr. Dot, the concierge has told me that you're the best masseuse in Germany, and I don't want to offend you, but there's 9 other massage therapists being tested out before you. And I was like, okay, why would you call me if you have 9 other massage therapists? He said, it's my job wherever I go, and he finally told me who it was, with Bruce Willis, that I have a batch of therapists for him to choose from. Within 2 minutes, he can tell if he likes their hands or not. I said, okay. So we went up to the floor, and sure enough, in the hallway, there were 9 other massage therapists standing there with their massage tables waiting their turn. And I was like, okay. I said, I can assure you, if he has a massage for me within a minute, he's going to know that I'm the best one. So Robert pushed me to the front of the line. The other therapists were not happy about this. I went in, and he asked me what my name was, and I told him my name's Dot, and the room was quite dark. I started to massage him, and he's like, oh, wow. And then after 5 minutes, Robert came in. He goes, so? And Bruce goes, no, we found the one. I knew they would say that. So I continued to massage him for 2 hours. I wasn't a Bruce Willis fan at the time. I mean, I haven't really seen any of his movies, but I knew who he was. And he was really friendly. We got along great. And he asked me if I could come again at 7:30 in the morning, which is really difficult for me because I'm not an early riser. I said, yeah, sure. He paid me a hell of a lot in cash. So I was like, yeah, I'll definitely be here. In fact, I left my massage table there because he was so sure that he wanted to see me again in the morning. So I went home, slept a little bit, came back. At 7:30 in the morning, his door was ajar. Like it wasn't really closed. And I was like, I come in, and the room was really dark, and it smelled like smoke and alcohol. Like it smelled like somebody was having a party, you know. So I was like, rise and shine, happy Valentine's Day. And he's like, oh yeah, that's right, it's Valentine's Day. I'm like, yeah. So I start massaging him, and he's super tired. Because, you know, when people come to Berlin, not only are they usually jet lagged if they're flying from abroad, but Berlin is literally the city that never sleeps. They say that about New York City, the city that never sleeps, but they've never been to Berlin because Berlin literally never sleeps. There are clubs and bars that are open 24 hours a day, whereas in New York, you'll be hard pressed to find a place open after 2. Anyhow, I'm massaging him, and then suddenly 2 women come in, and they're walking up to me, and they say in German with a heavy Russian accent, they go, was machst du? Was machst du denn? I look up at them because I'm massaging with my forearms on his back. And I go, ich massiere, which means I'm massaging. And they go, And then Bruce turns his head to the side, and he looks up at the girls, and he jumps off the table, and he goes, come. And he brings them to the door and says something to them. I couldn't hear what he was saying. He says something to them and closes the door. And he comes back, and I'm like, wow, do you know those people? He goes, don't worry about it. So I kept massaging him, and I massaged him for 2.5 hours actually. And he invited me to a party. He told me that he was hosting a party at Planet Hollywood, and he's going to be the DJ, and it was for a movie that he was promoting called Breakfast of Champions. I never heard of the movie, but I was like, yeah. He goes, well, I will leave tickets for you, and how many friends do you want to bring? I said, I guess 2. He goes, don't worry about it. I'll put them at the front desk, you plus 2. So I was like, cool. And he handed me 1,000 marks, not euros, because it wasn't euros yet. And I was like, okay, because I told him, he asked me about my life. Why am I American living in Berlin? I told him I lived alone with my daughter and that we had a pet turtle. I mean, he was asking a lot of questions. And he said, well, I'm going to give you a big tip, and then you can buy some more turtles. I was like, oh my God, this guy is so nice. I can't believe it. I went home and told my 2 girlfriends, my Finnish girlfriend and my Colombian girlfriend. I said, hey, do you guys want to go to a party tonight? Bruce Willis invited us. And they're like, do you even need to ask? They were so excited. They could not believe it. So I had to take care of my kid, make sure she was with her dad and everything. And I mean, that was a really fun party. That could be another whole video in itself. I'll try to give you a quick version, but like, I'm not gonna lie, in the parking lot, the parking garage, me and my girlfriends had a hit of a doobie, and we could not for the life of us get out of the parking lot. Like, that's why I don't smoke and drink, because I can't. I need to be sharp-witted all the time. But my girlfriends were like, yeah, let's party. And we were so freaked out that we couldn't get out of the parking lot. We're like, oh my God, we're gonna miss the premiere. And we finally get out of the parking lot, and we end up right near where the red carpet was, and we have our laminated passes, and it was like the parting of the Red Sea. Everyone was like, whoa, wow, security was like, these guys are important, they have this special pass. And my girlfriends were like super happy. Okay, they were flipping out. And we get on the red carpet, and we actually entered the red carpet right after Bruce. So like, Bruce was walking down the red carpet with Nick Nolte, and me and my girlfriends were right behind him, so the paparazzi was taking pictures of us and stuff. It was really funny. And so then we get into the Planet Hollywood, and it's like a spiraling staircase that goes down. That's where the party was taking place. But Bruce was busy at the top of the stairs. The paparazzi was speaking to him right inside the building, and me and my girlfriends just went down the stairs, and there was not many people there yet, because we were like one of the first people to enter the party space. And I think it was Arnold Schwarzenegger who walked by us, and we could not believe how short he was. Anyways, I think he was part owner of the building. I think this Planet Hollywood was opened by Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, and Sylvester Stallone. I'm not sure. Anyways, this was a massive party promoting their film, Breakfast of Champions. So it was a big thing going on in Berlin. So we walked down into the Planet Hollywood bottom floor, and there was just like a little barrier about 2 feet tall that was blocking off the VIP area. So we just stepped over it because we had the VIP passes, and we sat down, our backs to the wall. It's just me, Satu, and Jacqueline, and we're all happy. And the press is there looking at us like, what the fuck is Dr. Dot doing here alone? And, why is she here and stuff? I mean, they knew who I was because I've been in the newspapers a lot in Berlin. Causing trouble? No, I'm just... And they knew I'm the masseuse to the stars, so they're just like, what's going to happen, So more and more people start coming down, and not everybody can get over that little barrier because there's security. The VIP section is visible to all, but not everybody could go into it. So Bruce Willis comes down the stairs, steps over the little barrier thing, walks right up to me, kisses me on each cheek and says hello, and asks my girlfriend to scoot over. My girlfriends were like, oh my God, you actually know Bruce Willis. I'm like, calm down, you guys, just act normal, just chill, Bruce was wicked funny and super happy guy and telling jokes. I mean, Bruce is so fun to hang out with. Like, he's constantly laughing, and he is the center of the party. I'm not sure if you know this, but he was actually born in Germany. His mother was German, and his dad was an American soldier. So Bruce felt at home in Germany, and he especially liked the fact that I'm an American living in Germany, and I